This is Gospel Music Today. We're at the National Quartet Convention in Louisville, Kentucky, and I am sitting here with one of my favorite groups, and I'm telling you the truth. These are the Freemans, and it's a great pleasure to have them on Gospel Music Today. Next to me is Chris, and Chris, welcome to Gospel Music Today.
Thank you so much for having us.
I'm going to ask you to introduce these other two people.
Well, this is my best girlfriend here, my daughter, Misty, and this is my husband, Daryl. And of course, Kalen, our son, he's running around convention somewhere. And but we feel blessed to be a part of this today.
Now, before we catch up with the Freemans, I want to know a little bit about your background. I know you have an interesting history in gospel music.
You made me sound like I'm just really going back in history. You know what? This is my 35th year of being full-time in the ministry. Came out from California, joined the original Hensons, and then married my best friend here about 7 years after I joined them. And so we go way back. Daryl, though, he's been actually out here on the road longer than I have. But hey, 28 years we've been together, we've been married, but the last 22 years it's just been our family, and we just feel blessed.
Now tell me, Daryl, tell me a little bit about the Freemans now. How much do you travel? What do you do?
We do probably 175 dates a year. We're all family, like she was talking about, and do a lot of different kinds of events. Summertime, we're mostly outdoors, fairs, whatever. Do a lot of churches, do a lot of different events. It's a quartet convention every year for a few days. Yeah. Enjoy this, been doing this been on the main stage here for 22 years.
Now, Kalen plays the drums.
Yes.
And your cousin, Joe, is he still traveling with you?
Joe's been with us for 22 years and plays keys, sings, and does a great job out there.
Okay. Now we have another member, but let me get Misty in here a little closer, because you're not only part of the Freemans here, but there's a Misty Freeman operation going on separately. Tell me a little bit about what's happening with you.
Well, I just came out with my third solo CD this spring, and I'm still traveling full-time with the family, doing a few solo dates here and there, and just really enjoying it.
That's great. That's great. Some of the Misty Freeman songs are wonderful.
Awesome music.
And I have to tell you, usually I just ask a few questions, but I'm sitting here with, I'm telling you, one of my favorite groups.
You so
and when I can tell a Freeman song a mile away, and it's just, I just love them. I just love them. I'm supposed to just ask questions, but
well, thank you. Right. Hey, we appreciate you being partial. Definitely. I am too. I think they're great.
Let me ask you this. When the Freemans, when the concert is over and you're back on the bus and you've left town, what do you want the people to remember?
I've always felt, and we've always, you can sing good, you can look good, but I feel if it's not anointed, people are going to forget you fast. It's the anointing that truly leaves the lasting impression on people's heart. And there's been many, many times people would come to hear us sing that wouldn't even go to church. And our desire is that, we'll leave something there for them. And we've seen a lot of those people give their lives to the Lord through the years, and that's what it's all about.
That's great. Daryl, we have a new Freeman CD.
Yeah, and we're getting ready to start on something new. We actually, our CD that's out now has been out for probably a year and a half. So we're getting ready to start getting all these new songs in, start cutting something new. Our new single that's out, 3 Rugged Crosses, will be our last song to radio off this album. But it's been good. I mean, I love the recording process, so I'm ready. And new music. But we're ready to keep on.
We had a #1 song off of this CD too, which was, we felt blessed. Some good radio songs, and so we're just, like Daryl said, he's the one that likes to record. I'm lazy. I love to go out there and sing, but I hate the studio work. But Misty and Daryl, they love the studio work.
And where do the songs come from?
Wherever we can find them.
Different writers.
A lot of
really.
writers in town, Nashville, we live, and of course over the years we know a lot of the writers, so we'll call them up, what do you got? And then we go back and find a lot of the old hymns, possibly, and then we keep everything. If we got a song 5 years ago, we still got it. And might go back and grab a song that maybe we didn't think we would record at the time, but maybe it wasn't time for the song, that we go back and grab, and that's happened a lot. That's why we keep all these songs.
Now, do you have a lot of hands-on influence with the recording process? You know, some people just show up in the studio and sing. I get the impression that's not
No.
what happens.
No, we handpick studio, engineer, musicians, songs. We're not with a record company. Not that that's bad, but we're independent souls that want to do it the way we want to do it, and we feel like that fits us well. So we're always
Not that
probably
we're hard
going
to
to do
work with. I mean,
No.
I think we're good to work with, but I mean, it's, you know, like you said, it just kind of has to come from the heart, and if we feel it, we feel the people that's listening's going to feel it.
Do we have any new Misty Freeman projects on the way?
Well, the one just came out, so it'll be a little while, probably a year or so before I do another one. But yeah, this one I wrote about half of it, co-wrote a lot of the songs, so I'm hoping it makes a big impact and stays around for a while.
It's a great sound. To all the Freemans, thank you very much. It's been a great
Thank you.
pleasure to have you on Gospel
Thank
Music
you so
today.
much. Thank you for
Glad to
having
be on
us.
here. Thank you.
Now back to more Gospel Music Today.